We've been working on a new feature that will allow your homeowners to share their personal information on the website and also to see the personal information of others who have decided to share their personal information with everyone or to share specifically with those people. And I'm going to show you how that feature works right now. For those community associations that have enabled this feature, this step right here, info sharing, will be a required step to complete your profile. So I'm Henry, and I'm coming into the website for the first time. I haven't completed my account, and actually, for those community members who have already completed their accounts, but they didn't complete this step, as soon as you've enabled this feature, this new step will appear. So they'll have to click this to begin. And I'm just going to read this real quick. How would you like to share your personal information? Have your personal information displayed on this website? You can display your name, bio, avatar, email addresses, phone numbers, community addresses, and outside addresses. So there's 3 options here. You can share it with the entire community, with some people, or no one. So I'm just going to go through each of these options here. So first, let's click on this one, entire community. This will just display the what they're agreeing to, what is going to be displayed on the website, on the directory, and that there are some exceptions. They can go and they can choose specific people who they'd like to hide their information from, and then the terms. You can see that the terms haven't yet been written. That's in the works and hopefully will be available very soon. But they just have to agree to the terms and click share with everyone. In this case, I'm going to go back and actually going to show you how to do the second step. So click some people. So in this case, I'd have to change my selection and click save. So this is going to, as soon as that saves that, I'll have to agree to those same terms. So I just would click save my response, and then as you'll see, it's going to be displaying a few, the list of the people in the community association. You'll see that some of them, I can actually see their personal information because these people have decided to share their personal information with everybody. And then some of it will be hidden because they haven't yet decided, or they've decided to hide it. So I would just select those people with whom I'd like to share the information, and I would click Save Connections. Great, so that's done. Now I'm going to show you how to do the final option. So I'm just going to go in and say change sharing option. This is my current selection. Now I'm going to click no one. So I'm going to say, no, I don't really want to have any of my personal information displayed on this website, except for of course, the exception is going to be the administrators. They would have to see your personal information. They have access to it. They're probably the ones who added it in the first place. And that's done. So now I'm going to go into the directory, and it looks a lot like the directory that I saw before when I was selecting those people that I'd like to share my personal information with, and it just shows those people whose information have shared their information with me. You'll notice this note up here. This will always be there. It tells me my option. Now, if I ever want to change it, I would just go to my profile, scroll down, and it tells me which one I've selected. I can click here to change this option, and then click this, and then I would just select a different option. And I can also go into here, information protection and sharing. Now in this case, I have chosen not to share my personal information with anyone, so it's showing this. And those 2 people that showed whose personal information I could see on the directory, so this is just basically a summary of the sharing that's going on. So in this case, if I were sharing with somebody else or sharing with the entire community, this option would look. Okay, one other thing, you'll notice that this here is a menu. So if I click on this, I can open this person's profile, and I can see this person's personal information. But if I were to click on, let's say, this person's, there's nothing to be seen because they haven't shared their information yet. There's this option as well, information sharing. It's just a summary of how the sharing is going on. You can see that I've blocked the sharing, but Gerald is sharing with me. And finally, I can click on this. Let's say that I've shared with everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and change that option here. So I'm going to scroll down, click here, back. I'm going to share with the entire community. So save change. I've already agreed to the terms. So oh, actually, it's going to make me do it again. That's okay. Click share with everyone. Great. Now I'm sharing with everyone. So if I come in here, I'm going to look at my sharing information. You can see I'm sharing with Gerald. Gerald's sharing with me. And now let's say there's one person, I don't really know this person, or for whatever reason, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to block this person. Okay, now Orville has been blocked. He or she will not have access to your personal information except your name and avatar. And that's pretty much it. This feature, as of the recording of this video, it's the end of June right now. It's June 27th. This feature is really close. You notice that the terms weren't written yet. That's one of the few things that have yet to be completed with this feature, but we're expecting to have this done in the next week or so. So if you're interested in this feature and having this, what we're going to do is we're going to offer this for free for a while as to kind of test it out as a beta feature. And if you're interested in enabling that for your community association, just reach out to us at hello@gogladly.com, or if you have any other questions about anything, you can email us at that same address. So thank you very much. That's it.